Oh yeah, cold open. I was doing the
Yeah.
awkward silence waiting for you to do the intro thing. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So Chicago. Yes. My wife and I celebrated our 2-year anniversary this past weekend. Went to Chicago. Um we went to a lot of places. Went to the
Congrats.
Thank you. Went to the aquarium and I cried. Went to a bunch of museums. I can't
Why?
remember.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to you crying at the
Okay,
aquarium.
yeah. I was
What?
gonna say I can't remember why we decided to wait on this for the cold open, so we'll get to whatever that was.
It was. I remember what it was. But anyways, I haven't heard about this. What fish possibly made you cry at the aquarium?
Okay, so there's a couple reasons. One, it's the from the conservation perspective. Like I've always had a heart for animals. I was a Steve Irwin kid growing up. Um, they're beautiful, and we are all killing them by throwing every piece of trash into the ocean, and I hate it. So that makes me it makes me both really sad and really happy. It makes me sad seeing the situation that we're in, where a lot of these creatures are endangered, and these especially ocean creatures, they're wild, dude. They are incredible things. But
true.
then I also get very happy and filled with emotion because of the efforts that I see humanity doing to conserve these creatures.
Okay.
And then
So
second
this
reason
was okay.
is because I am colorblind and light filters differently through water, and I can see the creatures a lot easier.
Interesting.
Yeah, we learned that because we were wondering about that when we were there.
Like you could see fish in the back of the tank that Christina couldn't see.
Well, not necessarily. It's more like a lot of the patterns pop more underwater, and because colorblind people typically have to, instead of relying on their sense of color or a sense of sight, we do a lot of pattern recognition. So it's a lot easier for us to spot fish because it's more pattern recognition than the colors themselves.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense. You should get into scuba diving. Welcome back to my own personal show.
Wait.
Down any hill, where we bring our hot takes to the hill.
Your show? What?
Yeah, this is my show. This is my special guest who's coming on for this one time. Anty, you can say hi if you'd like.
I'm not gonna come back.
I mean, maybe if the people want, but I wouldn't.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, guys, you gotta get the ratings up on this one. Okay, I need this job.
Yeah, you gotta hit like if you want to ever hear that voice again.
Yeah, this one. Everyone likes this one, right?
That one. Give a follow. Give a comment. Otherwise, that guy's out of here.
Yes, give a comment.
Give a comment. Comment a comment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's flip the coin.
Anyways, what are we? How are we doing this?
The coin?
Yeah.
We flip it. Do you have one?
Yes. Who's which side?
Oh, yeah. Heads, you go second. Tails, I go first.
Okay.
Crap, that's not what I meant. Tails, I go second. Heads, you go first.
Okay. Heads.
Dang it. It's you.
I know. I go first? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was really hoping to go second.
No. Not when you get heads.
Oh, dang. So, we are both men. Right?
Speak for yourself.
Okay. I am a man. Mckay is a gremlin.
That's the on my forms. That's where I put under other. I put in notes gremlin.
Anyways, a common experience for men is using the restroom, conveniently, at urinals that are placed in most public restrooms.
Gremlins actually don't go to the bathroom.
Well,
So, just a fun fact.
Okay, so to explain this for gremlins...
Tell me about it.
Yeah, bathrooms are a place where humans go to relieve themselves and to expel any excess waste product produced by their body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do that, but I call it the piss room. I don't take baths. Where I guess the scenario, the confusion was.
That makes sense, actually.
I don't bathe.
Also called a restroom, a water closet, a washroom, a loo, what's the Spanish word? El baño?
Baño.
Yeah.
El baño.
Hell yeah. I knew Spanish. Where was I? Urinals. There's etiquette, okay? There's etiquette at a urinal. As a man, there are many things you don't do at a urinal. And I feel like a lot of these things are unspoken rules that don't need to be established. Like, hey, if there's a man at a urinal, don't go to the urinal right next to him. Have at least one buffer space between you. Obviously, these things make sense. And I think one of these rules should be, don't talk to other men at the urinal while both you and them are pissing. And I know this is not that hot of a take, but why does it keep happening? Why do I go to the restroom at work and then old men come in and want to talk to me? Leave me alone. I'm trying to piss.
I will say this doesn't really happen to me. Unless it's like someone I know. But even then, if it's someone I know, like wait until we're like both at the sink or something.
A lot of my friends, we do kind of have a running gag where if one of us goes into the restroom to poop, we all stand outside the door and talk to them.
I would hate that.
Yeah, no, I'm probably the one that gets the most angry about it.
Okay. But you do participate when it's someone else doing it.
Of course, yes.
So, do you think that person has their own little podcast where they're saying, one thing I hate about when I'm trying to poop is people standing out the door and talking to me.
No.
Okay.
None of them have the follow through to actually do a podcast.
And they just have to mutter to themselves when it happens.
Because I'm pretty sure none of them listen to this.
None of them even have the follow through to listen to my podcast.
Yeah.
Lazy ass. Yeah. I would, like, what do they say to you? What do they say?
They just ask if, everything's going well, everything's coming out smooth and right. Is it a solid or is it a, how firm?
Urinal?
Oh, no, I'm talking about pooping at my friends.
Okay. Pooping at your friends. Okay.
Yes. You heard me. I was really hoping you didn't hear that.
Okay, yeah, these are all making a lot more sense. I was asking, what do the old men say to you at the urinal? But
who knows? They're like the weather. They talk about the food. And I'm like, I just work here. I don't care about the food. What?
I'm just trying to think about what I would do in that scenario. I mean, you just be polite, I guess. But no, I agree. You shouldn't talk. Do you get okay? So here's a direction we can go. Are you pee shy? If someone starts talking to you, does it just shut off?
No. Not if I've already started. Now, if they talk to me before I get the engines going and like kind of start the waterworks, then it is difficult to start.
And no, I agree. It's very difficult to start, and then you start thinking about, oh gosh, I've been here for like 15 seconds, and they haven't heard the pee start hitting the urinal, and now you're thinking about that. Right?
Yes. Then there's that pressure.
And then there's that anxiety. They're like, oh my gosh, they think that I'm faking. I'm just here like for the conversation. And then it just takes even longer.
And then it goes downhill from there. And then they start talking about like sports. And I'm like, oh God, even worse.
Have you ever like? There's been at least a couple times where I just gave up and I just left because I was like, well, it's not coming, and it's worse if I stand here even longer and just do nothing because everyone can hear that I'm not doing anything right now.
Right. Not that bad, but I have had the situation where it's like I wasn't quite done, but it's like I'm so
Gotta get
the
out
anxiety of this room is too much for me. So I leave and I'm just kind of holding it until I have the opportunity to go back and let it out into the urinal.
I've never done that where I like because that's kind of like a lot of effort to stop it and then like be comfortable.
Listen, I am realizing I have a lot more social anxiety than I have previously thought. Okay.
I mean, I think anyone would have social anxiety in that scenario. Like,
it's weird.
That's like your most vulnerable places.
Right.
Trying to use the restroom. It's like I don't want to talk to anybody.
No.
I do agree with the like. You got to leave the buffer room. If there's 3 urinals and they're all open, you and one other person walks in, you're breaking a lot of etiquette rules if you go right to the center one.
Yes.
And now you're forcing this person to be on either side of you when you guys could be on the opposite sides with one in the middle.
I do think there's a meme I really enjoy. It's from an anime where there's one guy at a line of urinals and all the other urinals are empty. And there's another man standing right behind him like, I'm just waiting my turn.
Yeah,
and it's just, what a power move, you know?
That is, for sure. Keeping it warm for me over there. Oh, here's one. Here's a question. Do you use the tiny urinal? Do you use the little one?
No.
Never?
I also don't use the handicap stall.
Okay. Like if it's the only one. Like if there's every other urinal is taken up, the only open one is the small one. And there's one other person.
If it's the only open one, then yes, I will use it.
Okay.
But if there's
if the handicap stall is open, you use the handicap stall?
If it's the only one open, yeah.
Okay. That's okay. I'm on the same page then.
Because I'm also I'm not going to be in there that long.
The thing is, I'll use the little urinal. I would use the little urinal to not break the buffer etiquette.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually, now that I think about it.
But I wouldn't do that. Like the handicap stall, I feel a lot more conflicted about. Because there really isn't, like, there's not that much scenarios where, I don't know. I feel like little kids can reach regular urinals, right?
No, probably not.
I guess, but I get that's.
When's the last time you've been around a child? How big do you think they are?
Kids are pretty large, right? They're pretty tall.
I mean, it depends on the age, but like, I don't know. What age do kids potty train?
But also most, like, if a kid is that small, I feel like they're going in the bathroom with their parent into a stall.
Sure. Yeah.
Like the parent isn't just letting them in.
But it's not for kids, though. It's not just for kids.
It's for just small people.
Yes, that I do not know the term for, so I'm avoiding of saying anything. That one scares me, to be honest. I have no idea.
I think it's people with dwarfism.
Is it? Because I feel, I don't know. And then I've heard that like that's offensive. Then I've heard little people, but then I've heard little people's offensive. I don't know, man.
I mean, okay, according to Gemini, the most respectful and widely accepted term for people with dwarfism is little person.
Okay.
You definitely don't say midget.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one.
But if you know their name, you should say their name and treat them as an individual.
Thanks, Gemini.
So if you made a friend who happens to have dwarfism, don't just call him person with dwarfism. Call him by his name. He's a person just
hey, person with dwarfism. Get over here.
Also, there's even less of those than there are little kids using the urinals. But it would be like the joke is like it would
that
be
is
the
the
one
only
time.
one they can use. That is the only urinal they have. It's not like, we can use all the urinals. Same with the handicap stall. I think if somebody needs to use the handicap stall, it's because they can't use any of the other stalls, and I can, so.
That's true, but and also the handicap stall is a much more dire scenario, I think.
I will. Something I want to mention is how much I hate, having traveled, overseas to England, I hate American stalls now, because theirs went all the way to the floor. They didn't have that little gap that was like, oh, we can just hold hands underneath it while we poop. It went to the ground. It was so nice. And that made me more likely, anyways, to use one of the regular stalls.
Is it like that much cheaper? I mean, I guess simply by having less material, it's cheaper to make stalls like that. But it's like
it's a safety
like
thing.
that's the. Oh, okay.
It's so like sense. If somebody gets stuck in there, you have a way to get in there and. Yeah.
I guess it's a liability thing. If like every stall was its own little room. Right. If someone gets trapped in there, that makes sense. But right. So I guess the UK just doesn't care about that.
Nope.
Well, good on them, I guess. What if they had they should have it like the UK, but there's like a little doggy door at the bottom. If something were to happen.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You could just poke your head through and be like, hello.
Do you feel like people would be more likely to do that if there was a doggy door? Versus
I would, for sure.
It's like, as stalls currently are, no one's really tempted to do that. But if there was a doggy door there, I feel like that would be a common thing to happen, as people would stick their heads in as a joke.
Because, for me, I don't think it'd be a joke. I think it'd be like there's the big door. You know what's on the other side of big door. But you see little door, you gotta know what's behind it.
What if toilets were, instead of like whole stalls, they were like igloos that like went up to your chest, and you like opened it up, sat down, and it was like a bubble around the bottom half of your body, and so everybody can like have conversations and make eye contact and like sit in a circle. Is it
up to your shoulders? Is that what you said?
Well, yeah, like up to your shoulders. It's like just your head sticking out the top of the igloo. I feel like that could be interesting.
Yeah, certainly.
That's something
that would be very comforting, honestly.
What country do you feel like would have those? I feel like Japan would have those.
I'd agree with that. That would be something Japan would make.
It's something that Americans would be like, what the hell? When they would like walk into a Japanese bathroom.
But then
all these Japanese people in their toilet bubbles, like all conversing together.
And then every time an American tourist comes back from Japan, they'd be like, actually, it was really nice. You should try it.
And they're going to be like, it was so much more like freeing to be able to make eye contact with the person next to me and have a conversation.
Right. Yeah. I just felt so connected.
Yes.
Honestly, a spiritual experience.
I'm trying to bring it back to urinals. I had another point about urinals, but I've lost it.
Oh, I was trying to think of a segue.
Oh, okay. No, let's segue away from urinals, actually. Troughs. Back to how do you feel about troughs?
Those do make me uncomfortable, and I don't know why, because it's the same concept. It all goes to the same place anyways. But the troughs are weird.
I think it's just like the association with pigs, You feel like a barn animal.
Yeah, but sometimes that's nice.
Sometimes it's good to, feel different than the person you are. Sometimes it feels like a step up to be a pig rather than myself.
You get there?
Yeah. Sometimes I just wonder what it'd be like to be a little pig. Yeah.
How's life going, Mckay? Are you
Anyways, on to my
How's that divorce?
Vacation pictures are dumb. I think My take is I just went on a trip, a
Yeah.
fun trip. I feel like I talked about the last episode, and there's like one of my friends at the trip took a ton of pictures, which was great because I then didn't feel the need to take any pictures because he was just constantly out with his phone.
Right.
And people like to like joke about me not taking pictures because my occupation is like a videographer with a camera,
Yeah,
which
that
isn't the
is kind of.
same as a
It's not,
photographer.
but
And also, taking pictures with a camera is also not the same as a phone. Like,
sure.
People expect, like, when they hand me their phone to take a picture of something, they're like, "Oh, you work with cameras, you know how to take a picture." And it's like, it's my picture on the phone is not going to look any different than you.
No.
And if anything, you're going to be like now hypercritical of it, and it's going to look even worse. Or like if I hold the phone like this way, and they're like, or if I hold it vertical and they tell me to take it horizontal, and and then they say you're a photographer, you should know that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, back to vacation pictures.
The topic.
As much as I like, I feel like it sounds like I'm about to throw this guy under the bus because I'm about to say vacation pictures are dumb, even though I really appreciate him taking them. But here's the difference. I think pictures of landmarks, I think pictures, this also goes into the category of like fireworks, category of concerts, and landmarks, and then just like going to the beach and taking a picture of like the beach. I think all these pictures are dumb and everybody wants to do them. I think really the only pictures that people should be taking when they're experiencing something is with other people, or like if you're taking a picture that doesn't have someone from your group in it doing something, don't take it. It's not worth it because when you get back, you can just Google whatever it was that 100 other people have already taken pictures of and show that to someone else.
For the most part, I agree with that. I am not a vacation picture person. I don't take any pictures ever. I hate taking pictures. I hate posing for pictures. I hate all of it. But I will say it is nice being able to, because Christina and I have actually made more of an effort to take pictures when we take trips. Because we don't have proof of like, oh, all the cool things we did.
I mean, it's true that like someone, just a natural response when you say you came back from a vacation is someone was going to be like, oh, did you take any pictures? Yeah. And it does kind of suck for me to be like, no, I didn't take any. And then it's
I'm busy being in the moment. I'm busy living.
But I know that they don't really care to see the pictures unless like there's someone like really close to me. Like if it's an immediate family, like someone in my immediate family or best friends, maybe they're interested in seeing the pictures. But like someone that I'm just talking to, like making small talk with, they don't want to see the picture. They're just asking to be polite. They don't want me to pull up my phone and start scrolling through like pictures of buildings and the
some people do. Some people live for that. Have you seen the amount of pictures that be on some of these people's phones?
No one cares though. And it's like, what are you doing with those pictures? Are you
nothing?
Like 10 years later, are you sitting and scrolling through like, oh, look at this really interesting looking tree I saw that one time when I went hiking in Europe.
Okay, I forgot that I saw it. Yeah,
I forgot that I saw a tree that kind of looked like a fork.
Yeah, a fork, just a fork.
I don't know. Okay, well, like if it was a really cool tree, maybe
yeah.
But like people will just take.
There were like 3 branches.
Okay, so as much as I appreciate the guy who took like hundreds of pictures on the trip to Guatemala that I'm referring to, I will say probably about half of them were great and good pictures, and then the other half was like a flower or like a building on the street. Sure. And it's just like, no one's ever going to look at these. Like, and why did we take them?
Maybe that's just the joy of the action, the joy of the process.
Also,
not everything you do has to have some productive purpose.
It's just like you went is it like you took yourself out of the moment to take that picture though. Like you could have, like in the back of your head, you're always thinking, oh, what can I take a picture of on my phone instead of experiencing it? And now you've done it, and now you're never gonna look at that picture again.
But maybe I think that's how some people are in the moment, is to take that second to like, okay, how am I going to record this? Yes, I know not everybody is like framing their pictures and putting that much effort into it, but I do think for some people that is the meditative practice of like, hey, let's,
if you're like,
reflect on this.
I would see someone who is like a photographer like me, even though I don't do this, but I could see like someone like in the mindset that I'm in when I'm at a wedding and I'm trying to like frame up something in an interesting like shot composition or whatever. I could see that being like something that a photographer does to engage with where they're at on a vacation. But the average person isn't thinking like that. They're just thinking, I got to get this on my phone because it looks cool. But they're not like, I don't know. I don't think that I think you're probably right in that is how just people now engage with the things around them, but I don't feel like that's a good way to do it.
I will say that I think is the most positive take on this. I do actually think, like, because it does annoy me every time I see people just taking 1,000 goddamn pictures, and it's like, do you not take a minute to actually look at what you're around?
Yeah. I mean, that is an interesting way to think about it, is that that's just how modern society now engages with the people, the things around them. But the only times that I actually, just thinking back onto the only times that I actually want to look at the pictures on my camera roll, it's the ones that have the people around me in them. Because it's like, I want to, in 5 years, I want to be like, oh yeah, I remember my friend, oh, that funny thing that, or expression that he made at that one time or something. But like a rock, like a cool looking rock or something that is probably already on Google, like a landmark. It's just like, my picture is no better than anyone else's.
I agree with the, like, big landmarks. Yes. Like any big monument or things like that. Yeah. There's 1,000 pictures of that. You don't need a picture of that. But I do love the people who take the time and like, take a picture of a cool little rock they found, or a flower, or a tree. People who notice the little weird things and beautiful things in the world. Like fish. Circling it back, baby. Back to aquariums.
You know, I mean, fish, I could agree. I could agree with fish. It's like, if you know what you're looking at, that's cool, I guess.
Sure.
But it's just like, I don't know. It's just me thinking back to what I'm actually going to look at again in the future. Like, I don't even think I would look at a picture of a fish in the future, even though it looked cool in the moment. Like,
that's because you're not a real fish fan.
6 months, I'm not going to go look back at that picture of a fish and be like, oh yeah.
Fake fan. Are there?
I guess I'm a fake fish fan.
But you did say how much you appreciate another person taking the pictures. So I think what this comes down to is that we are lazy. We don't want to be the ones taking the pictures and doing the work.
No, I agree. I definitely am lazy. I definitely don't want to be doing any work. But and I'm glad that he did do that. But it was more so like, I am happy to know that he's always at the ready with his camera if something worth taking a picture of comes up. It wasn't like, I'm happy to have all these pictures of flowers on my screen, and I know that he's not going to look at them again, probably.
I mean, yeah, probably.
And then like I feel like we did already talk about like fireworks and concerts. Like, are you ever gonna watch those videos back on your phone?
No, okay. Shows and things like that, because those never show up as well on camera.
Yeah. A concert, like, I could see a concert, like if you had, like, I do watch live shows sometimes of like my favorite bands. Sure. But it just doesn't come through on a phone at all. Like, it's going to sound terrible. It's going to look blown out. I'm not going to, if you post it on your story, you're even worse because no one else on your story probably cares. You can take a video of it and send it to like a friend that you know wanted to see the band. Yeah. But I guarantee you 90% of your followers probably don't care about this artist or the concert.
Right.
Or can appreciate what's happening.
I do love when I see on somebody's story where it's, because, you know, they can only be so many seconds long, and it's just 1,000 of them. That's the entire concert from their phone. Like one video,
it's when you,
one little video, sure, great. A short little clip to show your friends, absolutely. And then, like, be at the concert, be where you are, exist, damn it.
Or take a video of, like, you and your friends, like, singing or having fun or something. Don't just stand there and hold your phone like this for, like, an entire song and then post it.
Absolutely.
Again, put the people in it, because that's what matters, right? It's the people around you.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow, this turned into a very unfunny conversation, but
I was thinking you were going to make some joke from that, but you didn't.
I didn't. I'm so sorry. It was just, it did hit. I don't know. Like a few minutes ago, I was just like, "Oh damn! This really is not." I have not said a single joke. I am so sorry.
No, that's fine.
My bad.
Fireworks are also the worst, I think. Like, that's even worse than concerts.
Fireworks are that good in general. Like, even in front of you, they're just kind of mediocre.
I do like a good fireworks show personally, but it's like I wouldn't go to one regularly. Like, they're good once a year on 4th of July, and then maybe to, like, end your Disney trip. That's like twice a year then. But there's, like, really no other scenario where I would, or if I'm setting them off, then they're worth it. If I'm the one blowing things up.
That is true. It is always fun when you get to perform the violence.
Yeah. And in North Carolina, you aren't allowed to have fireworks that go off the ground here. So
really, I mean,
you really got to take them where you can get them.
I can see that. I assume there's a lot of potential of forest fires.
Yeah, I think that's the reason. I think in South Carolina you can, and so there's like all these South Carolina like fireworks stations, like on the border of, like on the where you can pick them up and then.
One of my favorite things about this area is, so on the Illinois-Indiana border, because fireworks are illegal in Illinois, so on the Indiana side, there's a fireworks store. Like, right, you pop the border and you're right there.
Yeah.
And then because something else is illegal in Indiana, there is a dispensary right on the Illinois side.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like right across from each other. It's so funny.
Do you think that states look at like what the other states have illegal so they can like really boost their economy, and they're like, oh, I see my next door state has this illegal, so I'm gonna promote this thing.
I'm sure that plays into it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure that's why a lot of states legalize
there's probably
weed.
Not that, like, there's probably not that many things. It's probably just fireworks and weed are the only things illegal in states, pretty much. I'm
sure there's got to be other things that
there's got to be more things illegal that people have to cross like you have to cross
spray
the border
paint
to get.
Or something stupid like that.
That'd be crazy if there's an entire state that has banned spray paint. But
maybe.
And the big spray paint store right on the border. Even
like, just, you know, spray paint can't be bought by minors or whatever, but in the other state it can.
That's true. Minors, come on into my spray paint store. Yep. I had that big sign. Yeah.
Okay. All you can huff.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that's where I'm at.
Sure. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this, do all the things that Mckay said to do at the earlier point of this episode.
There's a firework.